welcome to one more session for the hardware. Today we are going to learn about the output devices. In the previous videos we learned about the input devices. Now coming towards the output devices, so the first thing is the loudspeaker. Now loudspeaker is actually an output device that is utilized to provide you the sound. Now how that sound is done, you might see that microprocessor is actually processing that data. Once that data has been processed, now it's in the digital format because a microprocessor can only understand the digital format. So that digital format passes through an DAC, that's a digital to analog converter, so that now the data is converted into the analog format, and once it is converted into the to the analog format, so it changes it to the current, that means electronic format. Now current is now passed through an amplifier. Now what is an amplifier? It is a device that is actually increasing the length of the sound, or you may say decreasing the length of the sound according to your will. Now it sends that particular signals to the loudspeaker where that particular current or where that particular signals are converted into sound, and you are able to hear that sound. So this is how a loudspeaker is working on. Coming towards the LEDs and the OLEDs. So LEDs and OLEDs, first of all, there were the CRT monitors. Well, now what are the CRT monitors? These are the cathode ray tube monitors. This seems something like that. Sorry, my drawing is not too good. So they were something like that. So these were something regarding the cathode ray tube monitors. Okay, now they utilize the cathode tube, and they were quite bulky, and they consume a lot of energy. Now when it comes to the cathode ray tube monitors, so it was too bulky, as I just told you. Now LEDs took place instead of the CRT monitors. Now what are the benefits of an LED? The light emitting diodes, they were quite thin, they come up to the maximum brightness. Cathode ray tube were not able to do that. Then they were utilizing less space, as well as they were consuming less you may say less power as well. They were quite portable, and they were quite thin, as I've written over here in the point number 4, are thin as compared to the CRT monitors, and have better image quality as well. But after the LEDs we moved on, because as you know that when it comes to technology, so technology revives day by day. So a revival was there in the technology. What was that revival? That was, we are now utilizing the OLEDs, that's an organic LED. Now when it comes to the organic LEDs, so they are utilizing the organic compounds over there. So those organic compounds make the LED so flexible that it could be turned and it could come back to their original shape once again. You might see a example of a Z Flip phone or something. There are some other phones with the Samsung. They are utilizing the organic LEDs because they are foldable phones and they can come back to their original shapes. Now OLEDs provide you a better view, or you may say an approximate view of a 170-degree. They are thinner, they are lighter, they are more flexible as compared to the LEDs this time, and they are even brighter than LEDs, giving you a better image quality as well. Now printers we will be doing in the next video. Now right now we will be coming up towards the projectors. Now projector are something, again, the output devices. They just project the data, or you may say project the image on a wall or something like that, wherever you want to project that thing. So there are two types of the projectors: DLP projectors and LCD projectors, digital light projectors and liquid crystal display projectors. DLP projectors require a backlight source. As the backlight source strike on the lens, it reflects that, or you may say it just expands that light, and it comes up on the wall. That is known as a DLP projector. On regular basis we are utilizing the DLP projector. LCD projector, what are the LCD projectors? LCD projectors are something, you may say, they are actually having a small LCD within them, and with the help of the lens they just maximize that image. So LCD projectors are quite expensive, and the maintenance cost is also quite expensive over here. Now when it comes to the advantage of the DLP projector, so they have a higher longevity, smaller and portable than LCD projectors. They are lighter in weight, and they are obviously, you may say they are more suited to any sort of the environment. But obviously there are few of the disadvantages as well. Now what are those disadvantages? They have no gray component, that means gray color, they cannot display the gray color. While showing movie image suffers from a shadow. There might be a shadow, you might suffer a shadow image in that particular thing. Mostly person is not going to see that, but if you are a computer person or a projector person actually, so you will be noticing that particular thing, that there is a shadow over there. And color saturation is not quite good, that means the colors are not as good as an LCD projector. So when it comes to the LCD projector, so the advantage says that provides sharper image than the DLPs, have better color saturation as well, and they are consuming the less power as well. But the contrast ratios over here are not good. Longevity is also not good, and LCD panels degrade with the time. It's just similar like to your cell phones. Cell phones, they are the touch screens, they just come up to an end after a particular time. So this was for the projectors, and we discussed about the LEDs over here and the OLEDs as well, and as well as we discussed about the loudspeaker. In the next session we are going to discuss about the printers. Thank you so much.